Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Go So Beautiful. My name's Becky, and today I have a little recap of my favorite dress makes from 2021. First, I want to thank everyone for subscribing. I've just reached 1,000 subscribers and I can't tell you how happy I am. It really warms my heart and encourages me to sew even more things and share them with you in my videos. So thanks to everyone who has subscribed and supported me in my channel. Now, I know that most of the other vloggers have shown their makes from 2021 back in January, but I was a little late getting that together, and when I looked back at all the things I had made, I realized some of them were actually put away because they're my summer clothes. So I just decided to pull out some of the dresses that I made that I think that I really enjoy wearing this year and have gotten lots of compliments on. So the first one was for a challenge that was run by Sew Over 50 on Instagram, and it was a pattern mixing challenge. So I used McCalls It's So Simple number L9604, and I believe this pattern may actually have been a quick sew pattern, and now it's a McCalls pattern. So you might see it as a quick sew or a McCalls pattern, but this was a really, it was pretty easy to make, and this is the dress I made. I chose a combination of blue fabrics, and this is a kind of a rayon challis, and then these two here are polyesters. And I'll put a picture of me wearing it. I did make a toile of this because I wasn't sure how it would fit, and when I made the toile it was fairly large, so I made a smaller size, but even then it was really pretty wide in the bottom, so I think I took the sides in as well. But this is a really comfortable dress, and I just like the combination of the prints on this one. So that was one of the first things I made. And then another dress that I made that was really simple is the lacy dress from Style Arc. Here's the pattern. And it is a simple dress with no zips, no buttons. You just pull it over your head. It does have a facing around the neck. And I cut my center front on the bias just for a little bit of, excuse me, allergy season has come upon us here in Georgia, and it's killing me. Anyway, I cut the center front and the back on the bias just to give it a little bit more detail, and this is a cotton, almost seersucker type fabric, and I added ties to the back because when I wore it, it was pretty loose, and it is designed to be loose fitting, but I felt it just added a little bit more definition to put the ties on it. And I'll show you a picture of me wearing that. This one is also very comfortable and very easy to make. It does have pockets, and it's gathered around the waist. So the next thing I made that I was really pleased with how it came out, it wasn't super easy, but it was, it's a pattern that was very on trend, I think, for the summer. And this is New Look N6692. And I really wanted a sundress, so I made View B, which is right here, this green one. And it has It's sleeveless, and in the back it has an elastic panel. It looks like shirring, but it's actually you sew several casings for elastic and put 1/4 inch elastic in each one. I think there's a total of 8. And I thought that was not going to be very easy to do, but it turned out to be just fine. It has a zipper on the side, a hidden zipper. And then it's also got, I don't know if you can see in the line drawing, but it's got a little tie that goes between the shoulder straps in the back. And that just helps keep those straps from sliding off your shoulder. So here's mine. I made it in this pink, I think it's kind of a gauze-like fabric, only it's not cotton. It's probably got some polyester in it. I had had this in my stash for a while. Here is the back elastic panel, and then here is the side zip, which is a invisible zipper. Makes it easy to get on and off. And then here's the tie that goes across the back. The biggest problem I had with this was the neckline. It gaped, and I had to take it apart a few times to get it to fit so that it didn't gape. But I really like this dress, and I wore a little white sweater with it that you can see in the picture. So this was a really fun make as well. Okay, the next dress that I want to share with you is, I've actually not gotten to wear this dress, but it's the Willow wrap dress from Love Notions. And I made this view with 3/4 length sleeves. And I made it out of a double brush poly from Joann's. And this one also came out really pretty. You can pleat this right here at the side, but I didn't copy the pleat lines very carefully, the marks, and so I just gathered it. This construction is really fairly simple, and I think it has optional pockets. I'm not sure, but this dress fit me just perfectly, and I really enjoyed making it and wearing it. And you can see a picture of me. I think I did a little reel on Instagram. So this is a great dress for you. Really, you could make this any time of year, and you could dress it up or make it really casual. The next thing I want to show you is what I'm wearing now, and that is, this isn't a dress, but this is a pair of pants that I made. It's the Love Notions Duet trousers, and I made them in a black ponte, and I did this as a collaboration with Megan from Megan G Makes, and I'll put a picture of me modeling this up in the corner here. I've also am wearing it with my favorite top for the year, and this is the So Over It Audrey top, and I made this out of a double brush poly from Joann's, and unfortunately you may not be able to see it, but it's got a pool on it, so I'm just going to have to be very careful about not brushing it up against anything. And then this cardigan is McCalls L9604, and I made version A with the hood, but I lengthened it to version B. So, because I wanted a longer cardigan, and I added the casing at the waist so that I could tie it together. And this also is very versatile, and I like wearing it. So let me show you how that looks. Okay, the next thing I want to show is a dress that I really had high hopes for, but didn't quite work out. And that's this one. This isn't really a mannequin, it's actually a rack for hanging things, displaying things, but it's kind of shaped like a mannequin. It's all I had. And this is Vogue, Very Easy Vogue 9363. And I really wanted to make the longer dress version with the handkerchief hem, but when I cut it out, it looked really long, so I shortened it, which I probably shouldn't have done. But, this fabric is a really, really pretty rayon challis, I believe, from Art Gallery, and it was not too inexpensive. And I was making it with French seams, that's why the seams are on the outside here. And I tried it on, and the first thing I noticed when I tried it on is that these two clusters of flowers were on my chest. And I noticed it like right off the bat. It didn't fit that well either. It was a little tight in the waist. So I took it off and decided to put it away for a while. And I showed a picture to some friends, and I've even tried it on again since then, and a lot of people said they didn't really notice it that much. But I'll know it. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and rescue this dress and either recut the bodice somehow. I don't know if I have any extra fabric or not. Or maybe make it into something else. But I really liked this pattern and thought it would be just make a really pretty dress. They do show it on the back. Oh no, the front is a handkerchief hem, but the back is a regular straight hem. So I potentially could cut it off and make a shirt out of it, but I think that would be a shame. So if you have any ideas, leave a comment below. But this is one dress that, like I said, I had high hopes for, and I won't say I ruined it. I just wasn't paying attention when I cut it out. Note to self, when you have a fabric with large flowers on it, be careful of where you place the pattern. Okay, enough of that. The last thing I want to share with you is a dress I made early in the year and really kind of helped me get my YouTube channel started. It was for Frugal Frocks 21, and I made the Diana dress, Diana button-down pleated linen dress from fabricstore.com. And here's a picture of it. And it was a challenge that was run on Instagram from Sam from Frugalissima and Joann from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. And they're running this challenge again this year. This is what I made. I had this pretty creamy off-white linen in my stash since the early 90s. So this is a good 30 years old, and it's still just as beautiful now as it was then. And I added ties to the back again because it's a fairly loose fitting dress. It has grown on sleeves. It has button down plackets sewn onto it, which a very thoughtful viewer pointed out that you can make the button, just sew the buttons on instead of putting buttonholes, and then make the opening, you know, just the top few buttons, the ones that are actual working buttonholes. I thought that's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Anyway, here's a picture of me wearing it, and I really love this dress. It's nice and cool. You can wear it with a scarf. wear it with a scarf if it's a little bit cool, or a sweater, or you can wear it without. Linen breathes so nicely. And so I was really excited to participate in this challenge. And I actually won a prize last year from Minerva. They sent me a wonderful sewing box full of notions and embellishments for clothing and things, and some elastic. So that was really nice and fun. So this year, the challenge has returned, only this time it's called Sew Frugal 22. And this year you can make any garment. It doesn't have to be a dress, for any person. They don't want you to make anything for dogs or any kind of household item. But there are over 70 vloggers that are going to be sharing free patterns as inspirations for anyone who wants to join the challenge. And all you have to do is use a free pattern and use some fabric from your stash, make the garment, and then post it on Instagram on March 31st. The hashtag is SewFrugal22, and if you don't have an Instagram account, you can find a friend who has one and they can post it for you. They did make a YouTube video with a Q&A about all the rules and specifics for Sew Frugal 22, so I'll link that up here in the cards and in the description, below in the description box. But it's a really fun challenge, and they have a lot of prizes this year, and there are lots of vloggers that are participating in sharing free patterns and inspirations for you. So I encourage you to check that out and consider entering the challenge. So that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, I am so grateful for all of you who have subscribed and are watching my channel and have come back week after week. I'm just thrilled to be able to share my sewing experiences with you and encourage you to sew, and hopefully teach you a few things too. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great week. Go sew beautiful. Bye-bye.